So cute, so cute, so cute, so adorable. And these coasters, what? Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Denise and today I have 3 really cute felt projects for you guys to try. This week I wanted to keep it nice and simple, and also I wanted to use a stash of felt that I've had in my closet for forever. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it, click the bell notifications. Also follow me on my Instagram page, Denise _art. And share any projects you decide to try on there with me. I love to see what you guys are doing. All right, guys, so let's get started. All right, guys, for today's materials, I'm pretty much reusing a lot of the same things for all 3 of my DIYs today, which I absolutely love. So to start off, I am using cardstock to create my templates for all of my DIYs today, and I'm also using a glue gun, and of course we need felt in all of the different colors. I have a stash of felt that I've had for a long time in my closet, so I'm using what I already have. I'm also using this Crafter's Choice dry polyester packing fiber fill. It's like doll making stuffing. So I don't even remember where I got this. It might have been Joann's Fabric, or I don't know, but it looks like this. So I'm using this for 2 of my projects today. And then for the bag clip, I'm using a bag clip that I got from Michael. This bag clip, it came in a pack of 3, and I think it was like $3.99 or something at Michael's. So I'm using this for the bag clip, and then also a little terracotta like planter that I got at the dollar store, and it came in a pack of 3 for $1. So this I got at Dollar Tree. I'm also using, of course, a good pair of sharp scissors or shears, and of course I'm using also a needle and these 2 metallic embroidery threads that I also got at Michael's. I'll put a list of materials down in the description below as always. All right, let's get started. Our first DIY today is this Cactus Pincushion, and I started off by drawing a oblong shape with sort of like a straight edge at the bottom, and it sort of looks kind of like a 2D cactus. So I just played around with the shape until I was happy with it, and then when I went ahead and cut it out. And keep in mind that the size that you cut out your template is about the size that it's actually going to be once you cut out the felt. Once your template is ready, you're going to trace it onto your green felt, and then you're going to need 6 of these pieces. Once your pieces are cut out, use some embroidery thread to stitch them together. I'm using this rose gold embroidery thread that I think will look really nice, especially since the stitch is going to be exposed, and I thought it would look nice against the dark green. So to stitch this up, grab 2 of your pieces, line them up as much as you can, and then you're going to start stitching at one of the bottom corners, leaving the bottom edge of your shape open. So start with the corner, and I like to start inside so that you can't see the knot. And then to stitch this up, we're going to come up from the bottom, and then that creates a loop, and then you're going to put your needle through that loop to create an exposed stitch. Once you reach the other corner, You're going to end your stitch by putting your needle through the loop twice and then pulling it. And I like to do it again just to make sure that my stitches don't come undone. And as you can see here, again, make sure that the bottom of your oblong shape is open. And then stitch the other two pieces the exact same way. And once all of your cactus parts are stitched up, you're going to pile them on top of each other, making sure they line up. And then we're going to draw a line going down the middle of them as a guide to stitch it and create the cactus shape. And here I'm using my original template to create that line going along the middle. And this is just to give me a straight stitch. And to do this stitch, I'm starting again in the middle of my felt so that you can't see the knot. And I'm going to be using a simple running stitch going through all 6 pieces of felt along that entire line that we just drew. And to finish your stitch off, again, you create a regular stitch and put your needle through the loop twice. And I do it again just to make sure that my stitches don't come undone. And once all of our stitching is done, it's time to stuff our little cactus and give it some shape. Start stuffing the little cactus with just a little bit of filling and then use something pointy like a pencil or the back of the pencil to really get it into the little corners of the cactus. And then you can start to add the rest of the filling little by little. Once you're done stuffing your cactus, it should look something like this. And then what I'm doing here is just kind of squishing and evening out all of the filling in the middle so there aren't any like weird lumps around my cactus. And when you're happy with your cactus, then we're going to glue it into our little pot using some hot glue. And you can add a little cute flower to the top of your cactus by cutting 3 little circles in purple or some pink or red felt, and then you pile them up like you see here, and then you pinch at the bottom and make a couple stitches. And then you can also give your flower a little bit of shape with some scissors, and then hot glue it onto your cactus. Okay, and I realize I'm being extra with this pincushion, but I also added some jute cord to my pot because I thought that would be really cute. So I also used hot glue and wrapped it around a couple times, and then I tied a really cute bow at the end. Our second DIY today is this really cute evil eye bag clip, and today I'm going to be showing you the one that has the eye shape, not the circle one, but they're done pretty much the exact same way. So start off by drawing your shape onto cardstock to create your template, and then go ahead and cut it out. And then trace it onto a royal blue or dark blue felt, and you're going to need 2 of these pieces. Next, take some white felt and cut out a circle that is just a little bit smaller than the blue felt. And then take that white circle and set it down in the middle of your blue eye, and then take a lighter blue and cut another circle that is a little bit smaller than the white circle. And then also set that down on top of the white circle, and then grab your black felt and then cut one final tiny black circle that fits a little bit smaller than the light blue circle. And once all of your pieces of felt are cut out, use some embroidery thread to stitch everything together. I'm using, again, this metallic rose gold color. And we're going to be stitching this evil eye in layers. So we're going to start with this white felt first. I'm using little stitches evenly spaced out along the white circle, making sure that I grab some of my white felt and then also some of my blue felt so that it holds together. As you can see here, I'm starting my next stitch starting from the back so that it's hidden and it looks like I have just tiny little stitches all around my circle. So do that until your white circle is completely attached to your blue eye, and then you're going to use the same technique to also attach your light blue and your black circles onto your felt. When you're done making all of your stitches around your white circle, then turn it to the back and finish by making a stitch and putting your needle through the loop twice and then doing it again just to make sure that nothing comes undone. Attach your light blue and black circles the exact same way, doing one at a time. Once your eye is all assembled, then we're going to be cutting a piece of macrame cord and we're going to be gluing it to the back piece of our eye using some hot glue. Once you have your macrame cord secured at the top of your eye, then we're going to be using an exposed stitch similar to the one we did with the Cactus Pincushion, where you poke your needle through the bottom and then it creates a loop in which you put your needle through and then pull. And then you continue all around your eye, making sure you leave a little opening so that we can fill it in with some stuffing. Leave a 1.5 to 2 inch opening for your filling. So at this point you can stop stitching, and if you still have embroidery thread on your needle left over, you don't have to make a knot or anything. Just stuff your eye and then you'll continue stitching it closed. Our last DIY today are these Phases of the Moon coasters. So to do this, I used black felt and I used actually my roll of masking tape as a template for my coasters. So I need 4 of these black pieces. Then I grabbed some beige felt and I used the masking tape as a template again, and I cut out 2 of these circles. I started by making the half moon first, so I simply folded my circle in half and cut along the middle. Then I made a crescent moon using the other half of the circle by drawing an arch from one corner to the other corner of the circle and then cutting that out. Then I made a waxing moon and a smaller crescent moon out of the other beige circle. I'm not exactly sure what the phases of the moon exactly are called, but hopefully that makes sense. So again, I used my pencil to sketch out the shape using the black circle as a guide and cut it out. And here I decided to grab some felt and cut out 4 circles so that my coasters are a little bit thicker. So I added this gray piece of felt underneath of each of the coasters that I had already made. So once I was happy with my coasters and I had my circles as straight as I possibly could, I pinned them down and then I used some gold embroidery thread to stitch everything together. So to stitch the coasters together, I decided to use a back stitch, and again I'm starting in the middle of my coaster so that I can't see my knot, and then I'm poking my needle in towards the bottom and then coming back up from the bottom to the front, spaced out a little bit, sort of like a running stitch. And then instead of continuing, I go back into my previous hole, and then what that does is closes the gap so that it looks like a straight stitch with no gaps. Continue this stitch around your entire coaster and then also around any edges where the beige meets the black felt. And then as you can see here, I'm also running the same stitch along the edge of where the beige felt meets the black felt, leaving about 1/4 of an inch seam. Remember to end your stitching by stitching 1 and then putting your needle through the loop 2 times and then doing it again just to make sure that all of your stitches are safe and secure. And then use the same exact technique to stitch up the other coasters. I didn't record myself stitching the rest of the coasters because I wanted to go watch TV while I did it, and also I think you get the idea on how to do it, and then at the end of the video you get an idea of where I stitched them. Alright guys, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you'll give one of these DIYs a try because they turned out really so cute. So if you do decide to make something or take one of my ideas and make it your own, I would love to see what you guys are making. Tag me on my Instagram page and use my hashtag DIY with Denise. Alright guys, until next time, bye!